Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Medeaij and today's video is a Makeup Revolution review and a over 500 subscriber giveaway. So I promised you guys a giveaway if I was to reach and obviously surpass 500 subscribers, that I will be doing a Makeup Revolution review. As some of you know, it's a brand that I have been using, obviously not sponsored by, but I've been using, as it's based in the UK. So I did promise you guys my complete thoughts about the brand, some products that I liked, some that I didn't, show you my collection that I have at the moment from Makeup Revolution, and what I think you can get, what I think you should like let go of, and obviously a fantastic giveaway. So let's start off with what Makeup Revolution is. So Makeup Revolution is a UK makeup brand that kind of kicked things off in 2014 in March. Sorry, before I carry on with that, I do apologize if I look a little bit green. I have been feeling unwell for the past couple of weeks, but I really needed to get this video out for you guys. So I slapped on some makeup, slapped on a smile, and here I am. So yeah, let's get back into this. So they're a company that started off in March, I believe, 2014, and their brand is about innovation, new products, affordable products for all skin types and all skin tones, and they are also cruelty free. They are cruelty free, they're affordable, and to be honest, I think that their target market is kind of like that, like students going into the real world, not really making that much money but still want to look fabulous kind of makeup, or the kind of person who doesn't want to spend heaps load on makeup but still wants to look gorgeous, that kind of, like, you know, kind of people. So I do fall in that range because I do love my makeup and I do go through quite a bit of makeup over some time. So it was a company I was interested in getting my hands on and trying out by myself. They have come up with so many like innovative products, some that are like dupes to popular brands like Too Faced, Lorac, Stila, and you know, it's just one of those brands that kind of takes a product and makes it their own, but then puts like an affordable spin on it, and the packaging and everything, I think they're doing really well for them. The fact that they come out with new products every couple of weeks is just amazing. I don't know what products will be out by the time my video's up, but at the moment they've got this set of rose gold brushes that I am so interested in getting. So they're always trying out new things and expanding, which I think is a fantastic idea for a UK brand, because to be honest, most of the UK brands usually get looked down on because the products are not that amazing, or they're already American brands but kind of have like UK, you know, it's just for something that is a UK brand and trying their best to be, you know, fantastic and kind of match with other higher brand makeup, I think that they're doing a fantastic job. So that is that. Let us get into some of the products that I have and what I think about it. So to start with, I never actually tried any of their like foundations or concealers, because every time that I went into store to kind of swatch these products, they didn't have my skin tone, like my shade. And you know, part of the things that the company is so proud of is the fact that they're able to cater for all skin types and skin tones, and I think they are lacking in that area, to be honest. I would like a bigger range of colored, like, you know, for colored skin, Asian skin, like I would like a range of foundations and concealers and powders to suit our skin tones. Even the contour powders are quite light and stuff, so I think that they still need to work a little bit on that. It might be because maybe they don't have that many, you know, dark skinned people trying it, but I'm hoping that, you know, you guys will think that the company is good enough for you to give it a go and see what you think about it. So I don't have any foundation, concealer, or powder to show you guys in this review, so we're gonna skip past that. Now I hold a mascara a while ago from Makeup Revolution, which is a brown mascara, and I did love that mascara in the beginning of its usage life, but after it started getting older, the mascara kind of started stinging. It didn't have any lasting power, and it was terrible for my teary eyes. So I really didn't love the mascaras, to be honest. They're cheap, they're about £1, but it still wasn't worth the value, to be honest. So yeah, that's one. Now I do have a couple of their eyeshadow palettes. I did have more, but I've gifted some of them away. But most of them I've done tutorials using them anyway, so I'll link videos using any of the Makeup Revolution palettes so you can have a look of like how it kind of shows up on camera and what it looks like. So I have the Hard Day, Big Love, Run Boy Run, the Eyes Like Angels palette, the Flawless palette, which I think is amazing. I also have the I Heart Passion. I have the Give Them Nightmares. I have the Iconic 2. We're still going here. It's serious. I have the Iconic 1. I have these two Sticks and Stone and Make Believe mini eyeshadow palettes. I have the Selfie palette. I have the Redemption palette, which is like the Iconic 3 palette. So those are the eyeshadow palettes. So I'm just going to quickly knock them out as to quality and what I think about them. So the Iconic 3 palette is supposed to be like a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. So it comes with, you know, like a brush thing that no one ever uses. It comes with these shade of colors. Some are matte, some are shimmer. The thing I really love about this palette is it is super pigmented. So I'll swatch some of these colors for you, which it looks like that, and then they swatch like this. So they are really pigmented. This palette particularly, I'm always dropping stuff. This palette particularly is not powdery. It's quite silky and really easy to work with. So I do give this palette a thumbs up in my book. So you can go out and get it. I think it retails for £4, but don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. Now these two palettes I really love for traveling. I think the packaging is really nice. The fact that you can see your products, you've got like eyebrow color, and you've got like the highlight color, you've got some eyeshadows which are matte and some that are shimmer. I have used one of these palettes before. I broke it and then I had to get myself another one. But yeah, it comes with applicator brushes, and then it comes with these gorgeous shimmer and matte colors, which I think are really pretty. So these two palettes I really love. I really do recommend. I think they're going to be stopping them soon, so if you can get your hands on it, I'd say go ahead and get your hands on it. They're absolutely amazing. Now the Iconic Pro 1 and Iconic Pro 2 palette, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I did a separate review on these two palettes, which I'll link in the description box below. But these two palettes are like the Lorac 1 and Lorac 2 dupes, and for what they are, for the value, they're really good. So I would say watch the video and just, you know, make up your own mind. I also did a swatch and blog post on these products, which I also link in the description box below, so we can move on. Now the next palette is the Give Them Nightmares palette. To be honest, I haven't used this palette yet, and I'll tell you why. So this is what it looks like in the palette, and then the palettes like these ones come with the names on it, which is reminiscent of like the sleek palettes with the names on a film, and it comes with an applicator brush which I do not know where it is. It's got gorgeous purple, mattes and shimmer colors. Actually, yeah, mattes, shimmer and satin colors, which I think are really pretty. Now, the reason why I haven't used this is because they released this palette alongside some other palettes that I did use and was a bit disappointed with. These palettes are a bit powdery, a bit chalky, a little bit difficult to blend, and it doesn't have lasting power. So I really didn't want to use this palette because I really love the way it looks at the moment. So, and I do not want to kind of disappoint myself with it. So I haven't used that one. But I have used the Flawless palette a couple of times. I have posted pictures on Instagram about this palette. I've even done a giveaway on this palette, and this is what the packaging looks like. Comes with a black, like it's not a cheap palette, but it does look a little bit cheap for the price. It's amazing. Comes with a film with the names on it again. Comes with a big mirror, and then it comes with matte and satin colors and shimmer colors, which are really pigmented. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch. That is what it looks like on my finger, and that's what it looks like on my hand. Now, some of these colors, like you can see on this one, can be a bit powdery, a bit chalky, but they are really blendable and very pretty, and it is worth every penny if you're looking for a good matte palette or a good, like a neutral palette you can use for work, for going out, because it's got gorgeous like nighttime colors on the side that you can do gorgeous smoky eye looks with. So I really love this palette. It retails for £8, and they have gone ahead and released an all matte version of it, so you can get your hands on that as well. I really love this palette. So the next palette is the I Heart Passion palette. And I really love the packaging of this one because it's like they actually took their time to, you know, put in a little bit more effort in this packaging. So it comes with a jewel tone 3D heart on the front, same black kind of plastic packaging. It's got the name at the back, and then it's got matte, it's got shimmer, and it's got satin colors again with the film. Now with this palette, I actually liked it. It was one of the better palettes. I love the cool tone purple colors. I love the jewel tone purples, the jewel tone cream. I really did enjoy using this palette. It did come up a bit chalky again, but it was easy to blend. I mean, some of the other palettes were a little harder to blend, which I will let you guys know in a second. But this one as well was one of the better ones, so you can go ahead and get your hand on this. Now the next one is the Eyes Like Angel palette, which came out alongside the Flawless palette. And this is meant to be like the colorful version of the Flawless palette. Again, it's got like a simulation of the colors at the back. Whoop. And it's got the names again on the film, and it's got these gorgeous colors, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. I will swatch some of them. So this is what it swatches like on my finger, and then on my hand it swatches like this, which I think is really pretty. You get excellent value for money. And again, it's only £8. This as well is easy to build and easy to blend. So this is another cool palette if you're looking for, you know, a palette with more colors and you just want to play around. This is definitely one of the better ones to get. We are getting there. The next one is the Run Boy Run palette. And now I have mentioned this, I have used this palette actually in one of my tutorials, and I did mention it in the tutorial that I was really disappointed with this palette. And this is one of the palettes that made me decide not to use the Give Them Nightmares palette. And this is what it looks like in the palette. You can see it's similar to the Give Them Nightmares palette, and this palette was difficult to blend. It was difficult to pack on. It was just stubborn. Like, I couldn't work with this palette, and I was really disappointed because it was one of the palettes that had these gorgeous kind of brick red kind of shimmer colors, the bronzy and goldy colors. I was really excited to use. Like, it had so much potential, but it let me down big time, and so I would avoid this palette. To be honest, it's not worth the money, to be honest. Like, I feel like they rushed this palette. It doesn't have the same consistency as the Flawless and Eyes Like Angel palette, which is really disappointing. And yeah, it's one of the least liked palettes of mine. So it's the Run Boy Run. Alongside the Run Boy Run, I tried to use the Hard Day palette on the same tutorial. I had loads and loads of difficulty as well using this palette, but I was really disappointed because that color right there had so much potential, but it let me down big time. This cool tone, like a taupey brown, let me down big time. Like, I was really disappointed with this palette. I couldn't pack it on. I used the base, everything was on point, but this palette just didn't want to work for me, and I've gone ahead to try and use it again on another tutorial, and it just didn't work. So I'll leave a link to the tutorial so you can see how much I had to pack on to even give some sort of look with the palette. So I'll link that in the description box. And the last palette I have on hand is the Big Love palette, which is one of the Pro Looks palette. I think it comes 3 or 4. I think there's 3 or 4 versions of it. You can have a look on the website. I'll also leave a link to that in the description box for you to peruse. So this is what it looks like. Now, again, this palette had so much potential, and I tried using this for a tutorial, and it just didn't work. Like, that yellow gold color has so much potential to be great, and it was just really disappointing. I will link that video as well. So, for me, this is one of the least loved palettes, and I'm sure you can see, like, the relationship between all 3 of these palettes. They're kind of like the same formula, so that is why I didn't want to use the Nightmares palette, but these palettes are really disappointing. And I also have a blush from them, which is the Ultra Blush palette in Hot Spice. And this blush is one of the better blushes for a woman of color. I know they have another one, which I think is called Sugar and Spice, but I really loved this one. Now, it comes with 6 blushes and kind of like 2 highlight colors. I really love the highlight color. I will swatch that and the blush. So that's what it swatches like on my finger, and swatch that on my hand for you to have a look. And that is what it swatches like on my hand. So the middle one is a shimmer color, which is really pretty for like a subtle highlight on the cheekbone after using your blush. So I really love this palette. It is not chalky, it feels silky. It's one of the best formulas in terms of drugstore blushes that I own. So yeah, this is definitely value for money. I will try the other color, but for now I'm really satisfied with this blush. Right, so how could I actually forget the Selfie palette? Like, I raved about this palette so much on Instagram. So the best part about this palette is that when you, like, it has that holographic, yeah, look to the palette. So it says selfie on the front, and it comes with kind of, it reminds me of the Naked Basic palette, but like all the Naked palettes, but shrinked. So it's got matte, shimmer, and satin colors. I have used this a couple of times. It is a bit chalky, as you can tell from the palette, but you can work with this, and it's a great travel buddy. So you can't go wrong with this palette. I really, really love it. It was one of the first ones I bought from Makeup Revolution, and I've used it so much, and I do not regret getting this palette. So it's a good palette. Yes. I also have a couple of other smaller blushes from them, but yeah, this is the only one that I have at the moment. As I said, I've gifted some of my Makeup Revolution stuff away because obviously I have too much makeup and it's ridiculous. So this is the I Love Makeup. So the I Love Makeup is a part of the Makeup Revolution brand. So they've got like their own section of I Love Blushes, I Heart Blushes, I Heart Palettes, I Heart Lipsticks, and stuff like that. So it comes in a packaging like this, which obviously reminds us of what? The Too Faced blushes. So this is what it looks like inside the box, and swatched it looks really pretty. It's super pigmented and worth every penny, and it's actually really, really gorgeous in the box. So this section of Makeup Revolution is one of the best sections I think that they have at the moment. So yeah, this one is called the Triple Baked Blusher in Peachy Keen Heart, and it's one of the best ones. The color is like a peachy pink color, which is really, really pretty. So if you're looking for a nice portable blush, you know, this is really good. And it's a nice decoration for your table as well. So moving on with the I Heart makeup brand from Makeup Revolution, I also got the Goddess of Love Triple Baked Highlighter. So this is what it looks like in the box, which is really pretty as well. And then swatched, it swatches really nicely right next to the blush. So that's a really, really beautiful highlight, and it will just give that gorgeous glow on your cheekbones. Again, I really, really love these two products. They're not like, it doesn't have chunky glitter in it or anything. It's really smooth, and it just leaves that kind of effortless glow on the cheekbone, which I truly love. I also have the bronzer powder from I Heart Makeup, which is like a bronze shimmer, and I use this for an all-over glow on my face after wearing my makeup, which is really, really pretty because it's got that kind of shimmer brown color. So it leaves like gold, iridescent gold color on your skin once you brush it over. So I really, really love it. The value for money is amazing. You get loads of products in this palette, so I love that. Carrying on with the highlighter theme, I also have Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Pink Lights, and this is what it looks like in the pan, and it's like a lilac-y pink shimmer, and that is what it swatches like. And I really, really love this highlighter. I think they did really well with the blushes highlighter. Some of the eyeshadow palettes are a miss, but they did really, really well with the blushes and highlighters. They also have some lip products. So I've tried a few of their lip products, and the lip lavers from I Love Makeup are one of the best lip products from Makeup Revolution that I have used. Today I am rocking the lip laver in, okay, I think this is when I said they never write the product on the actual tube. It's written on the box but not on the actual tube, which is really disappointing, to be honest. But anyway, this is the color that I'm wearing today, and I combined that with the Gerard Cosmetics Cocoa Bean lip gloss and my favorite lip pencil from MAC in Chestnut. So these three are my go-to nude combinations. So I also have this color from Makeup Revolution, which I've used in my How to Wear Liquid Lipsticks video, which I'll leave in the description box for you to have a look, or in the icon just on top of the video that suggests what videos to watch next. I'll put that there so you can have a look there. And I also have this kind of coral color, so I will go ahead and swatch it for you. It is super pretty, super pretty. You can't go wrong with these. So that's what they look like swatched. And they don't dry down to a matte finish. They obviously remind me of the Too Faced, you know, tube lip product. So I guess that's kind of the look they were going for. But I really love the texture and pigmentation of these. I also went ahead and got a couple of their £1 lipsticks. And I have this one, which is supposed to be like a dupe for Rebel by MAC. And it's called Rebel with Cause, and these £1 lipsticks for Makeup Revolution are a miss for me. Like, the consistency is really, it feels like a luster, but a really bad luster finish. I don't like the pigmentation. The staying power is non-existent, and I feel like I would have gladly spent a little bit more money for better quality. So these lipsticks by them, which are £1, are a miss for me. If you're looking for a lipstick that you're not going to reapply over and over and over and over again, then I'll say stay away from them. And the good part about them is when you spend over a certain amount of money, they send you samples of, you know, sometimes blushes, sometimes lip glosses. Like, I've got a sample of a blush and I've got a sample of a lip product, which is really nice for them. I also have, well, the last set of products that I have are nail polishes. So obviously these are not all the nail polishes that I have. I just wanted to show you guys. And I really love these nail polishes because I'm the kind of person that gets really bored with my nail color. So I don't really want my nail polish to last too long. So they don't last more than a week before chipping. But they're really good colors. They're really good value for money. So if you're looking for affordable, you know, nail polishes, you can definitely get your hands on them. They don't have an offensive smell or anything. So that's basically all the products that I have at the moment from Makeup Revolution. They ship internationally, which I think is amazing. And I've got a couple of people that have made orders. The shipping is a little bit pricey, but I think it's value for money, especially the fact that they're really expanding really quick. So maybe you might want to hold off. I've heard rumors of them expanding to America. Some say it's Ulta. I have no idea. Some say it's Walmart. I don't know. But they're really doing their best to expand and get their products out there for people to try. I mean, they've done so much in 1 year. You cannot help but be proud of them. The products are good quality. They can be better, but for what they are and for the value, they're okay quality. The reason why I'm a little bit harder on the quality of the eyeshadows is because Sleek Cosmetics are kind of priced around the same price as some of these eyeshadows, and the quality of Sleek eyeshadows are beautiful. They're just amazing. So I feel like Makeup Revolution needs to step up their game a little bit more in terms of their eyeshadow quality, but they're already there when it comes to their blushes and highlighters. I feel like they need to provide a little bit more range for a woman of color. The lip products are getting there gradually. Like, they've got lipsticks from the Lip Hug collection. They've got loads of stuff still coming, you know, still coming out. They've got a setting spray. They've got brush cleaners. They've got brushes. Like, they're really trying their best, so you cannot help but be proud of them. And I will suggest that you guys go ahead and give Makeup Revolution a try. I'm not being sponsored by them, but I do love it when a company tries its best and listens to its customers and, you know, improves and learns from there. Most of their products are, I think the most expensive product is about £10 or £12, which I think it's the 100 color eyeshadow palette. but the products are really affordable and really amazing, and I will suggest that you guys go ahead and give them a go. So if you want to watch the giveaway and obviously how to enter, all you have to do is click on the video in the description box that says giveaway, and I will catch you guys in that video. See ya.